Hello, hello. Back again here in the Sobo zone. Hope your week has been going good. And well, start of it's going good and good things are happening and so forth. And just wanted to check in and share some more of what has been going on and what's happening with my artwork. And yeah, so have you ever woken up, to start your day and it starts with some nonsense? Yeah, so that's been my morning. So earlier this morning, and I'm trying to get my mind calm, settled a little, and just to rearrange my thoughts and just think, oh, everything's gonna be great, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna all work out. All I can say has something to do with raccoons. Yeah. So just all the thoughts that you could think of, about that. And yeah, I'm trying to get out of the funk of what I saw this morning, the nonsense with that. So yeah, and I'm doing some little work here in the art room. I think that's gonna help. I think it's gonna help. So yeah, again, join me if you dare. Anyway, so I think my last YouTube video, I was working with these color combinations with another artwork on canvas, and I think I finished that one, and I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out, I think. And this is just another piece with the similar colors from that. I got this idea of these colors from the Designer's Guide to Color book again, which is really beneficial, having to see different combinations to work with to give me other color ideas, and I'm liking how it's going. So this is like the mustard yellow, this orange, the white, the green, all these earthy colors in contrast with the white. So I'm gonna do a little bit of more work on this today, and let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes today, huh? Okay, so I hope this is all recording. Yep, I think it's recording. Don't need any other extra, how should we say this? Any extra chicanery going on. I just need things to go smoothly. Yeah! Okay, so let's see. Let me take a look at this. I'm gonna probably put some more patterns. Like what I did, I went and I put the base coat, burnt umber base coat, and then I came in with my color, organizing my colors, and then I put in some patterns in here, and I went in with putting my colors over it, the patterns again, and then I came in with just putting some more of the Posca marker around, like to make it more curves, and I'm just gonna now go in to put some more color. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I think contrasting here, I should put some of that mustard yellow in this section here. Can you see this good? Okay, hopefully. So I'll just, what brush? Should I change this to a different brush? Let me see. You know what, maybe I'll just come in with this brush. This is a bit bigger. Come in down here. I think this is a good contrast in this section here with we have the orange here and the green, and I think this works in here. Yeah, look at that. That's a pop against that white right in this area. So I like how that's looking. Yeah. I'm just gonna smooth it out a little bit. Oh, I think I can put some more up over here. Let me see if I should use a smaller brush. I'm gonna do a little switch up here. Oh, where was that? Okay, where was I looking? I think I lost my spot. Let me see. Okay, I know there's like a triangle pattern in here, like this one here. I want to put it in some color into those sections. So here's another one right here. So let's just put that in there. I like how that's looking. Let's put some of this in here. I think I should probably bring some of this yellow in between here. I think that will look good. So bring some in here. Yeah, I think I like how that's looking in there. Let's just do some more. So, let's see, what can we chat about today? I like this stressed look, so I like to go in and like sort of like drag this palette piece through some of the paint once it starts, before it starts to dry too fast, so that I can see a little bit of what's going on underneath at the same time. I like that look. So, okay, so there's something that I wanted to sort of bring up or chat about. I just recently watched an episode on YouTube. Let me bring it up so I remember what it was. What the name is here. Sorry, 1 second. Let me bring it up. I took a photo. Okay, so on this YouTube channel by Jody King, she was talking about how to turn your why into revenue, and her podcast or YouTube video name is also under Honest Art Podcast. This is episode 109. So I was listening to that recently, and it really got me thinking too. So I thought that's a good topic to chat about as well. So basically, it's about asking why. Why do you create your art? And basically, with what your story is about, and how that will influence your work, and how then you can, explain why you create, and how that is illustrated through your work. So that got me thinking, what is my why? So, sometimes you do know subconsciously, but you don't really put it into words. So I think I was ruminating about it after I saw that episode. Like, what is my why? Why do I do this? And so let me just try to back up a little bit, just to give you a little bit of a explanation of everything. So, when I was a kid, I always loved painting and art. And I remember in grade school, when you're going to graduate, I think it was when that was, yeah. Everyone had to write about, what they wanted to be when they grow up. And I remember I had put down artist. In high school, I took all the art classes. I really enjoyed art. But, after graduating, I went to college, and I did business administration, business management, and because I didn't realize or think if I should go in a direction of art programs post-secondary, and I just figured business was like the way to go, because I didn't figure how would I make a living with art at the time. Then I was working in an office for a little while, and after a couple of years, after graduating, working in an office, I got laid off. Yeah. And when that happened, I was in the process of trying to look for another office position business work, and I started back trying to paint again. But I think at that time I wasn't focused and driven in thinking that it could be something like a business for me, and maybe I just wasn't looking at it in a serious way I should have done some things maybe just to start at that time, but I just did end up not doing it, and I ended up at that point getting into another creative avenue, which was music recording and songwriting, through my husband, who is an amazing producer and songwriter. So I was doing that with him for a couple of years. I learned that the process of songwriting, and has been amazing. And I still do some of it to this day, here and there. But I did that for a little while, and maybe about 7 years I was working, into 7 years of working with him in this type of business, creative business. And things happen in life. Basically we hit pretty rough patch situation, and things happen in life, and it was a bit rough, but we worked through things, and he's one of my biggest supporters, and I'm so grateful with my art, and I'm so grateful and so amazed with that. But it got me thinking when that had happened, when things had gotten so rough, that I needed to figure out, I felt like I needed to be independent, something with my purpose, with my independence, and to have my freedom and express it that way. And I think, when I listen to this Jody King podcast, I think that that's my why when that had that situation of roughness happened. It made me want to have an independent freedom of myself and my purpose, and I wanted to express that. Art came back to me because of that. And I think that year I had made a whole bunch of abstract landscapes for family for Christmas, just gave everyone an art piece. And from that I started for maybe from that point on, maybe 9 years I was doing art in my living room floor for on and off, because you have to pack things away every time here and there, and I always wanted to have my own little space, which I ended up having 9 years later, my own little art space. But anyway, going on and off painting, I just kept it going because I knew it helped me to basically my purpose to express it more. But I wasn't as serious with it and trying to get to be more professional until maybe I'd say maybe 5 years ago I started focusing. And I think the thing that really pushed me to wanting to make it more professional is a gallery reached out to me about showcasing in a group exhibition, and then having sold a piece through that really gave me, I think, the confidence that I could do this work professionally. And as I was going along the years, I started with the landscape and the abstract, and now I've gotten into more figurative work, which I think actually started up more about 5 years ago as well. So I incorporate all of this figurative and abstract and now tribal type pattern in my work, and I feel like I want to, what I illustrate with my work is being seen and unseen at the same time. Those two elements I think I illustrate through my work, because sometimes I want to be seen. I'm hey, I'm over here, check this out, and then sometimes I'm ugh, blanket over the head, I don't want any of this, so today is not my day. But I think that pattern comes out of my work with the lines and shapes, and how I try to cover some of the areas and then have some revealed. I think a combination of that with my feeling of this freedom I feel doing this work, my independent freedom, that really I think is what my why is, from where I've come from with this work. And I think, of course, I'm influenced by music still, and nature and colors. And I was thinking, what are the 3 things that would explain my work, or tell a story about it. And so these 3 things are, I would say, intuitive, because I work intuitively. Intuitive, the other word was whimsical, I thought I'd use the word whimsical instead of eccentric, even though it sort of is, a little, odd with the figurative faces. I think the faces, some people actually feel like the faces, the figurative faces I do are masks. And you know what? I think they can be, because sometimes, when you're behind a mask, you can feel more confident with, your attitude and how you go about. And then, I feel that they're also faces. And I think that's just how I express my work. But okay, so going back to what words I think express my work would be intuitive, whimsical, and the other word, inspiring, because I really want to inspire with my work. And I feel like this journey I'm on with expressing myself, with feeling of being seen and unseen at the same time, and my feeling of being free. I love the flow and the patterns, and even with this figurative piece, take a look at this. I'll just rest this here for a minute. This is one of my figurative pieces here, and this one is called, I checked before so I can remember, Jiggy Wit It, Jiggy Wit It, Jiggy Wit It. And again, you can see how, you can see how it's easy to interpret this as masks, but I also see it as a face, and all the the line work pattern around here, and then I like how it's expressive about the cheeks wanting to show up, but also at the same time you can't really see behind the eyes. They could be closed or it could be masked, So I'm a Libra, right? Remember? So I like to sometimes be seen and sometimes not be. And also I love the freedom of that, and basically just having this independent feeling that I want to share with my work. So I just wanted to show this figurative piece here. I wonder sometimes why I have this is part of the throat. It also could mean maybe speaking through this part, voicing something, but you can see the circle here and the green here. It's kind of wild. This actually was for I did this for a show. It was a circus theme, so I guess you could say it's sort of a circus idea with the hair like this. I guess. Anyway, I just thought I'd share a little bit of this about my why. I hope that explains my why I work. I feel that is it. That I was able to figure out my own purpose and work with it. And I just want to share how I feel, the freedom I feel, and how I felt like I have my own independence by creating my artwork here. And I just want to share, and these stories that are coming out through my work. I feel like these patterns coming through here have their own language and have their own story. And with my figurative pieces as well, I just want to just really see if I can inspire anybody out there, So that is what I figure is my why. I hope that that's inspiring for other people to figure out their why too. And you gotta check out the episode of this Jody King episode podcast. The honest, how do I say it again? Let me check it. It's this episode is called "This Helps You Sell More Art: Figuring Out Your Why," and it's episode 109, the Honest Art Podcast. So shout out Jody. I've been just recently noticed her YouTube videos, and I've been watching it, and you guys should check it out too. So that's what I wanted to share a little bit about that, my story. And so basically where I am right now with my work, I'm feeling good about. And the art market is going through some low times right now, but we just gotta keep putting out the work, and when the time's right, it'll connect with whoever it needs to connect with. And just keep showing and sharing, and that's what I'm trying to do here. And I hope it keeps going for as long as it can. And I just want to keep trying to make things happen and just keep working and creating. So let's get back here and see what's happening. I hope I've explained a bit about what I was thinking. I think I have. So let's see. I wanted to I'm gonna go in to put some more patterns in here probably. But what I wanted to show you is when I come in afterwards, I tend to try to make some more. I try to like go in and make some of this all like a smudgy vibe going around here. So just to try to move your eye around more, I want to come in and get rid of some stuff. Not everything, but that's what I tend to do. I like to have some things like come forward and recede at the same time. Yeah, so I just will go around and put some of this color, like just to smudge it. Yeah, sometimes, it's not easy to figure out why you create, but as you go along, as you work at it, you figure it out. And, when you can explain more about what you do and why you do, I think it'll help people understand and help them to, connect with what's happening. Because, there's certain things that people will connect with differently. And, when you can help support somebody as well with their work and you connect with it, why not collect, the work and support. So that will be great. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave this like this for now and I'll come back to it, but I just wanted to go over what else did I have to do? Oh, I should go over with you a random question of the day from my son. Let's see. Do I have the right bag? Oh, I think I didn't get the right bag here. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? I thought I had gotten different questions from him. Oh wait. Do I have them in here? Okay, I think I have a random question. Okay, let's see. I think I have a question. Okay. What's your favorite things to do and why? Okay, what's my favorite things to do? I'm wondering if he means besides art. Okay, so I love walking, on trails, surrounded by the trees, the water, just listening to the creek. I love going to the beach. Your favorite things to do. I love going to the beach, sitting there looking at the water. It just is really soothing. And watching when the sunrise, the sky is just so, it just really fills your soul when you see the sunset and all the gradation of the sky and the colors. Sometimes it's such an amazing glow and it's just like, wow, nature, so like I love to go to the water, like the beach, walking nature trails. I love seeing flowers. What else? What else I love? Favorite things to do. What else? There's more, right? Let me think. I love, listening to music, dancing, because dancing just, just gets you in a good mood, a good feel. Yep, I'd say yeah, dancing to music, listening to music. It helps you bring you out, you know, uplift your spirits. So yeah, definitely music, nature. I think that those are the things, and I'm sure there's more, but that's what's in my mind right now. So, you know, I just wanted to say I appreciate whoever is able to check out this YouTube video, the YouTube videos that I'm looking to be consistent with, and just showing up to share what's going on in the Sobo zone. So, you know, it'll be great when you have a chance to subscribe to the channel, give a like, a comment. That would be so amazing, and thank you so much. And yeah, sending all the best out there. Yeah, and yeah, again from the Sobo zone, sending all the best. Take care.